You know, it was hard coming out of high school. I had originally, believed that that was going to be the plan, that I would be on the team. And, to hear that there wasn't room and I'd have to wait till the spring was difficult. So, it's discouraging, but you just, you push through. I made some great friends, living in the dorms and stuff, and people I still keep in touch with. So I was able to get through it. But yeah, it was a difficult time. Just being in the surrounding, finally having, gear and finally kicking and being back to where I was kind of like, wow, now, after sitting out that first semester, now I'm finally a part of it. And then, obviously as the practices progress, you get your first kicks with the team, you're nervous, and that all definitely, there's different stages of, feeling comfortable and getting that settled. But definitely that very first time kicking I was, kind of in awe. Honestly, at that point, I was really just focusing on finishing up camp, getting ready for the season. I kind of had a feeling I was going to be the starter, so I was preparing mentally for my first college games. So I wasn't even really thinking about the scholarship situation, and just to have that surprise and do it with Mark and MJ, it was just a feeling I'll never forget. Calling my parents and calling my friends, and just to know where I started out, to get to that moment was awesome.
Yeah. Good.
Yeah, I'd say probably the New Mexico Bowl, kicking that last field goal. It was my first game winner at any level.
He tried to miss that son of a gun. He didn't quite put it right down the middle, so we'll have to talk about that in the postseason wrap-up. But, kicker, he's been big for us, and that, there was no doubt. In that situation, you got total confidence in the guy.
We love that pressure. We love being in the spotlight, and it's great. And, Coach Mack always has done a great job of putting me in those situations in practice. So when it gets to the game time, I can block everything out, and I know that I've been there and done it. It's awesome, as a kicker, you want that. You want those game winners. You want that pressure. It's a double-edged sword because, there's always the misses, and that's the life of a kicker. Part of it is the makes, and the sickening part of it is sometimes, you enjoy that agony of defeat to help you get to those times. And you always want those kicks. You always want to, be the hero rather than the villain. So to get that kick was great. Just to come from the walk-on and, nobody really believing in you, to, leave your mark a little bit. Anybody wants that. So it does feel good, and something I'll remember forever.